Welcome, fellow travelers. Modmaven here, and I'm happy to bring you this Paradise Planet review in No Man's Sky. We're in the Euclid Galaxy, and this time it's a double header. We have an Earth-like Paradise Planet here to take a look at, and then we'll hop over to a grassy planet that's pretty much the closest I've ever found to an actual Earth. We'll look at some of the ships available, the S-Class upgrades up at the space station, and we'll finish off with a vibe score. Glyphs will be shown throughout. Let's get to it. Alright, as the sun rises there over the portal, I wanted to take a look at some of the great features of this one. So this is pretty close. I'm calling this one Earth Adjacent. I named it that actually before I found the other planet on this system that's pretty much exactly like Earth. So this one's Earth Adjacent. The other one I called Earth Actual. So that's fun. Anyway, of course, blue sky. We've got some nice flyers, green and red in the trees, some nice green grass. And one of the features I wanted to show about this planet is right beneath my feet, which is the caves. So this particular Paradise Planet does not have any ground creatures except in the caves. So in the caves, there's one of these bouncy dudes that you can actually get as a companion, and I'll show you that here in just a second. So as you come out of the portal, if you come, you can make your way straight to this cave if you want to. And my theory is maybe they kind of are able to up the complexity of these caves because there aren't a bunch of ground creatures that they have to worry about to render. I'm not sure. I mean, I know there's got to be some complexity limits that they have for these, but anyway, I wanted to step in here. Typically, in your Paradise Planets, I haven't even gone into a cave in a review. They're fairly, fine, but pretty basic. This one is pretty much teeming. I mean, check this out. You have some of the lights coming from some of the stuff on the ground here. You've got lights in the ceiling, stalagmites, stalactites are hanging on tight up there on the ceiling. And you've got these kind of prayer hand like structures in here. We'll go find one of those creatures. It's the only one available as a companion in the cave here, and I'll let you take a look at that. All right, found our cave-dwelling companion here. These are tameable. Even though there are not ground creatures, you can hop in the cave here like we did and check it out. Again, we can see the sand kind of carrying over from outside into these cave areas. And this is just to the right of the portal. When you come out, kind of go up and to the right, and you'll see an entrance. Really beautiful formations in these caves, but we're going to go check out the water real quick before we leave this planet and head over to the grassy planet. All right, here in the visor, we've got Earth Adjacent, of course, our Paradise Planet, blissful weather, occasional resources, rich fauna, generous flora, sentinels, low security, shouldn't have to worry about those on this Paradise Planet. Our available resources, starbulb, copper, paraffinium, and magnetized ferrite. All right, found our nice blue water out here. In general, this planet has a little bit more land than it does water, but we'll check it out real quick here. So nice and clear blue, some purples and greens under here. Some of our fish friends. So pretty sweet under here. Pretty nice. I'm not sure how deep it gets. Pretty shallow here, of course, but check it out. There's probably some deeper areas. So let's go take a look at this grassy planet I found in the same system. All right, we got to go first person for this. Check this out. This is the grassy planet in the same system, Earth Actual. I mean, what can you say? Blue water, green grass, blue sky, lovely puffy clouds. We actually have some ground creatures here. Those look like they fly, and they kind of do, with their little wings. They're trying, But those are actually considered ground creatures, so you can actually adopt those as your companion. We got a nice little rat face looking T-Rex over there. I'm not used to first person, so this is a little weird, but I just wanted you to kind of experience it in this way. I built a bridge base from that little island to over here. speaking of that, in general, this has a lot more islands and bodies of water than the other planet did. So it's a lot more broken up with different land and water, which is pretty fun actually. It's a lot of fun to explore, and this is as close to Earth as I've ever found. This is a really nice one. If we take a look at, here's our resources: starbulb, copper, paraffinium, and salt. But most important here, you check out the superheated drizzle. Yes, there are some storms. When I was building this bridge, it only happened about once a day on average for just a minute. It really wasn't bad. Check out the sentinels, low security. So you're really not going to get a lot of problems with sentinels on this planet either. I mean, you got to really be digging, or going and looking for trouble basically to be bothered by sentinels. So a lot of times these Earth-like planets that are not paradise planets will have high sentinel activity, or there'll be something off with them. This one pretty much gets it all right. I mean, it is incredible. As we make our way around this grassy planet, I did want to talk a minute about the other planets that are in this system. I'm going to throw screenshots up of, I think, all of them at the same time, just to sort of like give you an idea and to save a little bit of time. So we have a tectonic planet, a mutated planet, a torrid planet, and a bleak planet. Up at the trading post on this grassy planet, I wanted to show you a couple of the ships and so forth. There's a couple here, two of the three fighters that are available in the system. The one on the right here actually has purple chrome. I'll put up a screenshot of that, and then I'll give you a little bit better view of that one as well. So this is 2 out of the 3 fighters, and then because this is a GEX system, you're going to have 7 different haulers, the 3 fighters, 2 of which we just saw there, and then 3 explorers, 7 shuttles, and 1 exotic. And those numbers are the different configurations of ships, kind of like this one here, where you see the red color and the green and those E-wings as they're called. So it's just the different configurations of ships. So we'll put up a few screenshots of those as we watch them kind of come in and out here. While we're up here, wanted to talk a minute about the S-Class upgrades available up at the space station. Your results may vary on this. I gathered this on the PC, but I did want to go over these quickly. So for the exosuit, we don't have any, unfortunately. For the exocraft, we have the Nautilon cannon. For the spaceship, we have the infra knife, the photon cannon, and the positron ejector. And then for the multi-tool, we have the blaze javelin, bolt caster, and pulse splitter. Now it's time to give this planet a vibe score. The vibe score I give a planet is very subjective, but considers a large range of factors on how it makes me feel just to hang out and vibe for a while. With this planet's green grass and blue water, beautiful blue sky, and these green in the trees, green and red kind of fall colors. We don't have any ground creatures, but we do have a companion we can go find in some beautiful caves. I would normally give this an 8 out of 10, but we've got the grassy planet we also took a look at in the same system, and I think it just kind of bumps the score up to a 9 out of 10 for this planet as well, because it's got that awesome neighbor with low sentinels that is extremely Earth-like as well. It's in a 3-star economy. It's just a really, really nice place to hang out. With that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to catch that vibe.